Kids today got too many channels. Anybody? How many channels did we have growing up? Everybody over 40. How many channels did we have growing up? We had channel 2, channel 5, 11, 7, 30. Who had channel 13? When you bougie, you had channel 13. You think you better than me, you had channel 13. You didn't have channel 13. Remember having to use those needle nose pliers to change the channel? Put that wire coat hang on to get better reception. Tell your brother to hold on to it. Put your leg up, put your leg up. And they got 9,000 channels nowadays, but they ain't got nothing on TV worth watching. It's like maybe 1 or 2, 3, maybe 4 shows worth watching. When we were growing up, we learned more from the theme music than these kids learn from the whole TV show. Am I right? Am I right? How many of y'all remember this show? Just sit right back in your ear and tell a faithful trick. It started on this traffic board aboard the tiny ship. The mate was a mighty sailor man, the skipper brave and sure. 5 passengers set sail that day for 3 hours tour. All right, stop right there. Stop right there. Now, if it was only supposed to be a 3-hour tour, why did they have so much luggage? Because we learned from that. No matter how short you think the trip gonna be, take an extra pair of drawers with you. You don't know what could happen. When I was growing up, TV shows weren't afraid to deal with real issues. Am I right about it? It would deal with real issues. Every now and again, my mother would have to turn the TV off when the show was over and explain to us, talk to us, put in perspective what we just watched. Because shows were not afraid to deal with real issues. Anybody remember this show? Oh, the way Glenn Miller played. Song to make a hip-hop ride. Guys like us, we had it made. Those were the days. And you knew where you were. Girls were girls and men were men. Mister, we could use a man like Herbert Hoover again. Didn't need no welfare states. Everybody pulled his weight. Gee, all the sour and gray. Those were the days. Give it up for them old TV shows, y'all. Now, I complain about the TV shows, but there's one show for me, never gets old. Right? Maury Povich show. It just never gets old. Go ahead, you know, you could be flipping through, what has it been on, 30 years now? You could be flipping through the channels, you pass through that, and you right in the middle of it, you gotta watch it to the end to see what happened, right? It just never gets old. LaQuisha. Is Raekwon the father? That's his baby, Maury. That's his baby. Pull the picture up. Look at the picture. The baby got a nose. He got a nose, Maury. Look at the baby cheeks. The baby got cheeks. He got cheeks. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen. Raekwon. Come on out, Raekwon. That's not my baby. That's not my baby. Now, y'all not playing along right, all right? Hey, what does Maury say? Play along now. We got the results right here. In the case of little Raekwon. What else is his name supposed to be, man? Raekwon, you are not the father. What do the preacher do? Raekwon be like, I told you that was my baby. All the fellas, no matter what color you are, what part of the world you're from, brothers are at home going, yes! He got away. One of us got, all right. Kids today are not afraid of their parents, that's the problem. You know it's bad when the white women say, yeah! You know it's got way out of hand. When the the south side of Chicago. My mother raised 4 boys by herself. My mother, she pop us in the mouth in a hurry. Just quick, fast, in a hurry. Just pop. You know, she hit us 3 times before we knew what happened. Pop, pop, pop. Now shut up! Before I give you something to cry about. You be like, what was that you just gave me? I could cry about that if I wanted to. My nose bleeds just thinking about it. Look, is my nose bleeding, man? No, real talk, man. Hey, man, is my nose bleeding? Is it? No, he answered me. This was a joke, man. I know my nose wasn't bleeding. Y'all didn't see him. He was like, no, it's not. I'm not a smart man, but I know what blood is. My mother had little riddles and rhymes when she was whooping us. We knew the whooping was coming because she had these little riddles and rhymes, these little sayings that she would say. She'd say things like, I pay the cost to be the boss. She would say, this is my house. Y'all gonna abide by my rules and blues. That's what we knew it was coming, right? And we like, what is she rhyming for? She say things like, ain't nobody fattening frogs for snakes around here. What? Seriously? One day she said something, when I figured it out, I called the police. When I figured out what she meant by what she said, I called the police. She had all the boys lined up, and she was putting the fear of God in us. And she got that crazed look in her eye. And she said, y'all little monsters ain't gonna run over me. See, I done tied the tag on the toe before. I called the police. I said, police, come get her. She killed somebody. What you mean how I know? She said she tied the tag on the toe before. She don't work at the morgue, officer. She work at the bank. Anybody remember when you was a kid, you made a promise to God and all the saints in the Bible, you promised you was never going to be like your mother or your father when you grew up. Did anybody make that promise when you was a kid? You said, and you usually crying when you did it. I ain't gonna never be like her. I hate her. I'm never gonna be like, never, ever gonna be like her. Do you remember that moment in your adult life when you realized you was just like her? I was whooping my son one day. He's 27 now. I got in his face and I said, ain't nobody trying to catch lizards and snakes for frogs. And by this time, kids are just way too smart. My son was like, fattening frogs for snakes, daddy, daddy.